Hey, happy Tuesday! It's Dawn here, and welcome to my new office. This is my first video from here, and I wanted to share with you really because I'd had a conversation with someone about 2 days ago in Australia that was kind of stuck, and it was something that comes up a lot around building a business and creating the freedom and space that you want for yourself to feel fulfilled and happy, but also to know that you're impacting other people on the scale that you want to impact them on and make a big difference. I have some notes. There's actually 6 areas I'm going to refer to here, so you might want to write them down. And if you want to do that, you might want to press pause and grab a pen and paper, maybe. Um, but I'm going to dive in with those areas so you can just kind of sense check for yourself. Am I taking care of these areas in a way that they need to be taken care of? So the first thing absolutely is clarity. Clarity in, what do you really want for yourself? What is your vision? What is the thing that you will kind of measure yourself against internally? Like you say, I want to achieve this. And what is that thing? What is that thing? But then also, when you bring it into business context, the clarity of what is your message? What is the thing that you feel so committed to share and speak about? Who are the people that you feel so driven to make a difference for and connect with and help? And how does that make a difference for, how does your work make a difference? If you can dissect the essential pieces around those fundamentals, you are really in a strong place to get up every single day with great intention and vigor and energy because you know what you're going to work on, you know who you're going to be connecting with, and you know what it is largely that you're going to be saying to help them and show them how you make a difference. The second one is, I think, the most important actually, which is mental and emotional mastery. It's really all about mindset completely. And actually, it's more than just mindset, to be honest. It's really about understanding the way your brain works and what is actually your free thinking and what is actually your programmed habitual ways of being, which are programmed in that you need to unprogram and change. That's the fundamental piece as well. So, and also of course your emotions, are you stuck in your emotions? Do they hold you back? If you don't feel like doing something, does it stop you? There's a lot of pieces around this that are really essential, but when you master them, can make a big difference. The third one is actually spiritual growth, and I've included this because in my own journey, I never really used to be spiritual, I would say, but the more I've become experienced in life and business, and I've been mentored by some incredible people. The more experience I've had, the more I've really seen the power of trusting in something greater than ourselves and in something unseen, which actually is having a hand in our journey and our success, and how to really harness that and engage in a productive way with that kind of spiritual force, let's say. Really powerful. Um, the fourth one is strategy and skills. Now, of course, it's great having all the inner stuff. You have to be doing um, things well and have a very clear strategy that fits you, that is aligned with you and who you are, that you feel good about going out and doing. And then, of course, practicing skills. So, do you have the skill set that you need to go out and be successful? Or do you just need to practice and refine some things? And that's okay if you do, because that's part of the process. Um, the fifth thing, it's kind of related to number 3 actually, but I've called it ways of being, which is really about how your character is growing and forming, and how are you evolving. Are you consciously and intentionally evolving yourself so that you are on a growth trajectory, because your business will grow in alignment with that. um, and then the final kind of key point is practice. Practice, refine, master those areas. And when you do that, you will see that things start to come together. Now, of course, there are some details that I haven't touched on within those 6 areas. Things like people that trigger you, um, getting negative feedback, fear, worry about judgment, what will people think of me, having a challenging money relationship. There are lots of things that are underneath those 6 areas that are important too. But of course, I don't want to make this like super long. Um, and then another important thing is who you surround yourself with is going to make a huge difference. If you're surrounded by people who are constantly chipping away at your mind and your confidence and your self-belief, then that is going to erode your success. Seriously. And I've seen this in my own experience, that the importance of being with someone who has walked the path, who has really had so much experience and achieved things that you are working towards, but also being in a powerful space with our other people. Now, you may have seen me speak about my mastermind for 2020. I'm just going to briefly share why I feel so passionate about it. The reason I feel so passionately about it is I've seen people still working in isolation and maybe even with somebody as a mentor, but not getting the results that they want, and or even going into a group and not getting the results that they want. And I've got views on why I think that is. um, First of all, there are mentors out there who perhaps don't have the breadth of experience that I know I can bring into this. But being in the right space, in the right community, with in a safe space where you really feel seen and heard and taken care of. I know myself, I've been in several incredible mastermind groups with very significant coaches and mentors. And the size of them, quite frankly, has been unwieldy and very easy to kind of fall through the cracks or not get your questions answered or not feel that you have got a little bit of personal attention that you need, specifically for your business, because every business is unique and individual as you are. And sometimes, that group space doesn't always provide for that. So I've created something that I'm super passionate about. I am inviting you to speak to me about it and take a look at it, because I know that I'm bringing some real gold into this space from not only my own journey, but some incredibly powerful coaching, mentoring, and resources I've got from the past few years. I've been in some big spaces, and I want to share that. And I want to share that with people who are committed and courageous and have a heart to serve more people, because ultimately that's what it comes down to. And this is going to be fun but powerful, loving but also fierce, because if you have a vision for yourself to be in a different place in your life and business in 12 months, then it takes a period of time for you to get mastery over those areas that I've spoken about. And in fact, that's really why I have created a 12-month space, because I know that 3 months is great. You can actually do a lot in 3 months, you can do a lot in 6 months, but a lot of that actually is learning and the beginning of integration. When you have support and an environment to be practicing in, getting feedback, being supported for 12 months, you get to test and try things and come back and say, well, I did this and I got this feedback, what should I do next? It's because the development and the progress kind of happens when you're out there practicing it and doing the do, and you need some support. That's why I feel passionately about a 12-month container, because I don't want to teach people a bunch of stuff and then say, off you go, you're on your own now. I want to take care of you, and I want you to feel safe, supported, seen, and really nurtured, so that you can significantly make progress over the next 12 months. We're entering into a brand new sort of era, a new decade. It's a fresh start. And this is not about kind of throwing out the old, but it's bringing in that real sense of, yeah, you know what? This is my time right now. This is the time that I am stepping into who I truly know I'm meant to be and create what I'm truly meant to create. So come and talk to me. Let's explore what it is that you want. What are you getting stuck with? What are your challenges? and I'll show you how to move them out of the way, strengthen the muscles that need to be strengthened, and how to practice them in an amazing environment that will be everything that you need it to be, and then some. So I look forward to speaking to you soon. I know this is a long message. I kind of make no apology for that. So you might, I'm going to say, kind of get a cup of tea ready. But yeah, I feel very strongly about what I'm creating. It's going to be really fun and really powerful. So come and speak to me, and let's explore and get you in. All right, speak to you soon.